Welcome to our deep dive into the future of Mars exploration and potential colonization. Let's explore the key trends and plans shaping our vision for the Red Planet. For centuries, humans have gazed at the stars, wondering about our place in the cosmos. As our understanding of the universe has grown, so too has our ambition to venture beyond our home planet. And what better destination than Mars, our rusty red neighbor? Today we stand on the cusp of a new era in space exploration, one where the dream of reaching Mars is no longer confined to science fiction. Governments and private companies alike are pouring resources into making this dream a reality, driven by a thirst for knowledge, a desire to push the boundaries of human ingenuity, and perhaps even a sense of destiny. We're not just talking about sending probes and rovers anymore, folks. We're talking about putting boots on the ground, about humans walking on another planet. And it's not some distant fantasy. It's happening within our lifetimes. NASA, the big kahuna of space exploration, has its sights set on Mars with the Artemis program. This ambitious endeavor isn't just about returning to the moon, it's a stepping stone to Mars. Think of it as a cosmic training ground where we'll test new technologies and refine our strategies for long-duration space travel. But getting humans to Mars is no walk in the park, even if that park is on another planet. We're talking about a journey of millions of miles, lasting 6 to 8 months each way, through the harsh and unforgiving environment of space. One of the biggest challenges is keeping astronauts alive and well during this epic voyage. We need to figure out how to provide them with breathable air, drinkable water, and nutritious food for months on end. And don't even get me started on cosmic radiation, the silent killer lurking in the depths of space. We're talking about levels of radiation that make a chest X-ray look like a walk in the park. Astronauts will need serious shielding to protect them from this invisible threat, and even then, the long-term health effects are still a major concern. And then, there's the psychological toll of spending months cooped up in a cramped spacecraft far from home, with the same people staring out at the endless void. We're social creatures, us humans, and prolonged isolation can do strange things to the mind. But hey, who said pushing the boundaries of human exploration was going to be easy, right? The challenges are immense, but so are the rewards. Now, it's not just the government agencies like NASA that are getting in on the Mars action. Oh no, my friends, the private sector is here, and they're bringing their entrepreneurial spirit and a healthy dose of competition to the cosmic table. Leading the charge is none other than Elon Musk, the real-life Tony Stark with his company SpaceX. Now, you might know SpaceX for their reusable rockets, which are already shaking up the launch industry. But Musk has his sights set on much grander ambitions, establishing a self-sustaining colony on Mars. That's right, a colony, a permanent human presence on another planet. We're talking about building homes, growing food, and raising families on a world that was once thought to be nothing more than a barren wasteland. SpaceX is developing a massive, fully reusable spacecraft called Starship, designed specifically for interplanetary travel. This behemoth of a rocket is designed to carry up to 100 people and all the supplies they need to make the long journey to Mars, and crucially, to return home. Musk envisions a future where Starship makes regular trips between Earth and Mars, ferrying colonists and supplies back and forth, establishing a permanent human presence on the Red Planet. It's a bold vision, some might even say audacious, but that's what makes it so exciting. The involvement of the private sector is injecting a much-needed dose of innovation and urgency into the race to Mars. They're pushing the boundaries of what's possible, driving down costs, and accelerating the pace of technological development. So, we've talked about getting to Mars and maybe even setting up a little outpost, but what about truly making it our own? What about transforming Mars from a cold, arid desert into a second Earth, a vibrant world teeming with life? That, my friends, is where things get really interesting. We're talking about terraforming, the audacious idea of engineering a planet's environment to make it habitable for humans. Imagine a Mars with a breathable atmosphere, flowing rivers and lush vegetation, a true second home for humanity. Now I know what you're thinking, Neil, you finally lost it. That's pure science fiction. And you're not wrong, at least not entirely. Terraforming Mars is a monumental task, one that would require technologies far beyond anything we currently possess. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. The basic principles of terraforming are sound, based on our understanding of planetary science and ecology. It's just a question of scale and time. One of the biggest challenges is giving Mars a thicker atmosphere. Right now, the Martian atmosphere is about 100 times thinner than Earth's, and it's mostly carbon dioxide, not exactly what we need to breathe. One idea is to release greenhouse gases into the Martian atmosphere, trapping heat from the sun and warming the planet. This could potentially melt the polar ice caps, releasing even more carbon dioxide and water vapor into the atmosphere, creating a runaway greenhouse effect that could, over time, transform Mars into a more hospitable place. Of course, this is all highly theoretical, and there are many potential pitfalls and unintended consequences that we need to consider. But the very idea of terraforming Mars captures the imagination and speaks to the boundless potential of human ingenuity. Chapter 4. Unlocking the secrets of the Red Planet, the search for life and knowledge. While terraforming Mars might be a distant dream, there's plenty of incredible science happening on the Red Planet right now. We're not just going there to plant a flag and call it a day. We're going there to unravel the mysteries of our celestial neighbor and to answer some of humanity's most profound questions. Take the Perseverance rover, for example. This plucky little explorer is currently roaming the Martian surface, drilling into rocks, collecting samples, and searching for signs of past life. That's right, folks, we're looking for aliens, or at least evidence that they might have existed at some point in Mars's history. Perseverance is equipped with a suite of cutting-edge instruments designed to analyze the chemical composition of Martian rocks and soil, looking for telltale signatures of ancient microbial life. It's even carrying a small helicopter called Ingenuity, which has already made history as the first powered flight on another planet. And then there's the European Space Agency's ExoMars mission, which is also on the hunt for signs of life, both past and present. ExoMars is focusing on studying the Martian atmosphere and searching for trace amounts of gases that could indicate the presence of active biological processes. These missions, and others like them, are providing us with an unprecedented glimpse into the geology, climate, and history of Mars. We're learning about its ancient past, when it might have been a warmer, wetter world, more conducive to life as we know it. And by studying Mars, we're also gaining a better understanding of our own planet. The two planets share a surprisingly similar history, and by comparing their evolution, we can learn valuable lessons about the forces that have shaped our own world. Chapter 5. The Tech Frontier Innovations Fueling the Martian Dream. Exploring and potentially colonizing Mars isn't just about rockets and spacesuits. It's about pushing the boundaries of human ingenuity, developing groundbreaking technologies that will transform our lives here on Earth. Take robotics, for example. Autonomous robots can explore the Martian surface, collect data, and even build structures without direct human intervention. These robots will be our eyes and ears on Mars, paving the way for future human explorers. AI will be crucial for navigating spacecraft, managing life support systems, and analyzing scientific data. Then there's advanced propulsion systems. Chemical rockets are powerful, but inefficient. Technologies like ion propulsion, nuclear fusion, and antimatter are being actively researched today. Keeping humans alive on Mars requires serious technological wizardry. Closed-loop systems recycle air, water, and even waste, minimizing resupply from Earth. Imagine using Martian regolith as a building material. With 3D printing, we could construct habitats and settlements using resources found directly on Mars. Chapter 6. The Final Frontier, Ethical and Legal Considerations for a Multiplanetary Future. As we venture into the cosmos and the dream of colonizing Mars becomes tangible, we must confront new challenges beyond engineering. We're talking about the ethical and legal implications of establishing a human presence on another planet. Who owns Mars? Is it a free-for-all, or does it belong to all of humanity? And then there's resource management. Who gets to exploit Mars's minerals? Do we risk repeating Earth's mistakes, where resource extraction harmed the environment? The Outer Space Treaty provides guidelines but is vague on colonizing other planets. We need new legal frameworks and international agreements for a multi-planetary future. Exploration must be responsible and sustainable, respecting the environment and future generations. These are complex questions we need to address now, for the future of humanity in space. As we look to the stars, the dream of reaching and possibly living on Mars is becoming more tangible. The challenges are immense, but so are the rewards. Exploring Mars is not just about scientific discovery, it's about pushing the boundaries of human ingenuity inspiring future generations, and ensuring the long-term survival of our species. It's a journey that will require the collective effort of nations, private companies, and individuals from all walks of life. It's a journey that will challenge our assumptions, push our technological limits, and force us to confront fundamental questions about our place in the cosmos. Stay tuned for more updates on humanity's journey to the Red Planet. Thanks for watching.